At one time, it seemed like you couldn't turn on TV or open a magazine without seeing these celebs. But their lives don't stop just because they've faded into obscurity in the public eye. We'll let you know which of these former high-profile celebs are now parents. If you're new around here, you can get the latest celebrity news by subscribing to The Taco. Now, let's get started. Nicky Hilton Rothschild. We haven't heard from Nicky Hilton in so long, we almost forgot that she'd added Rothschild to her name. For a while, it seemed like we were bombarded with images of Nicky with her sister and perpetual party pal, Paris Hilton. In 2015, Nicky married financier James Rothschild, whom she had been dating since 2011. The pair wed in a lavish ceremony where Paris was the maid of honor, and Nicky wore a $77,000 Valentino haute couture gown. Since then, Nicky has become the mother of two adorable little girls. Her first daughter, Lily Grace Victoria, is a perfect little mini-me of her mother. In fact, Nicky has recently announced that she's collaborating with Tolani on a new clothing line designed for moms and daughters. We're expecting to see lots of new mommy and me matching outfits in spring of 2018. Hopefully, we'll also see some darling pics of Nicky's second daughter, Teddy Marilyn, who was born in December of 2017. Teddy was brought into the world just before Christmas, and her middle name is that of Nicky's paternal grandmother, Marilyn June Hawley. With two girls only 17 months apart in age, Nicky must have her hands full. To launch a new fashion line on top of all that is ambitious to say the least. Kimberly Stewart. Nicky Hilton isn't the only former member of Paris's former party posse to have had a child. Kimberly Stewart is the daughter of famous singer Rod Stewart, and she's one of his 8 children. However, she seems to be perfectly content being parent to a single child, daughter Delilah Genevieve Del Toro. Out of all of Rod Stewart's children, little Delilah is actually his first grandchild. Her father is actor Benicio Del Toro, and Kimberly's pregnancy announcement came as a shock since we had no clue they were dating. Regardless, the pair seem to be dedicated to co-parenting their daughter, regardless of their lack of romantic relationship with one another. So, how did it feel to leave behind her hard-partying past and embrace motherhood? According to Kimberly, her daughter was born at just the right time. She had grown tired of the party scene and was ready to retire when she fell pregnant with Delilah. Once she was born, Kimberly decided that she wanted to spend as much time with her daughter as possible. She's even called Delilah the greatest thing in her life. Although she's spoken out about having another child with Benicio Del Toro at some point, so far there are no other children in sight. Christy Carlson Romano. If you were a Disney Channel fan in the early 2000s, then you definitely remember Christy Carlson Romano. She played older sister Ren Stevens in the show Even Stevens, and was the voice of the animated Kim Possible. Since then, she's had stage and voice acting roles, but nowhere near the notoriety she once had. But Christy has since gone from entertaining kids to having one of her own. In December 2016, she and husband Brendan Rooney announced that their daughter Isabella Victoria had been born. Since we knew Christy as a child star, it's pretty startling to see her take on her role as a mother. Almost as strange as seeing her posing in lingerie on her balcony. Before Isabella was born, Christy made a bet with her husband that 50 Shades of Grey would bomb at the box office, and Christy ended up losing. We don't think that Ren Stevens would have approved of such shenanigans, but it was pretty hilarious nonetheless. As she settles into her role as a mother, we hope to see her taking on roles on screen and stage in the near future. There's been a few years of silence from Christy, but we're looking forward to seeing what she does next. Hilary Duff. Speaking of former Disney stars, remember Hilary Duff? In addition to her titular role on Lizzie McGuire, she starred in many of our favorite movies, including Cadet Kelly and A Cinderella Story. She also had a fairly successful musical career as well, and Miley Cyrus and Selena Gomez have called her an inspiration. But how is her current situation? Well, in her own words, it sucks. In 2010, she married Mike Comrie, and the pair had a son in 2012. Hilary and Mike were overjoyed with their son, Luca Cruz Comrie, but sadly their marriage didn't last. The pair have been dedicated to co-parenting Luca together, but being a single divorced mom is tough. Hilary was open about her struggles, saying that the situation sucks, but she has been trying to make the best of it. Balancing work and family life is a challenge for every parent, and it's one that Hilary knows well. Making things even more difficult is those who judge her for her parenting choices. Like when she was caught smooching Luca on the lips at Disney, which upset a lot of people. Hilary offered up the killer's "it was only a kiss" defense, and gradually people forgot about the incident. But it seems like Hilary is back in the saddle career-wise, and plans to return to both designing and acting in 2018. Natasha Bedingfield. There was a time when the songs from Natasha Bedingfield were our anthems. We all remember jamming out to Unwritten or dancing to Pocketful of Sunshine. but her career has slowed considerably in recent years. However, her personal life has taken a very recent and very exciting turn. Back in 2010, she married businessman Matt Robinson, and in October 2017, they announced that Natasha was pregnant with their first child. Their son was born on New Year's Eve 2017, which is one heck of a way to ring in the new year. Natasha claimed that her husband was by her side during the delivery, and she's excited to start off the new year as a brand new mother. Of course, because the baby is so new, we don't know much about him yet. Natasha and Matt haven't even confirmed his name, even though they've been sharing tons of sweet snaps on Instagram. Okay, maybe we're asking for a lot here, but if Natasha could let us know her baby's name and maybe also release a new album, that would be great. We're guessing that this first-time mother is just a bit distracted at the moment, so we'll try to be patient. Enrique Iglesias and Anna Kournikova. Although they've both avoided discussing their relationship, Enrique Iglesias and Anna Kournikova have been involved since 2001. The two met on set of Enrique's video for Escape and managed to keep their relationship on the down low for 16 years. That's pretty impressive, period, but almost a miracle by Hollywood standards. However, one thing they aren't able to keep quiet about is the latest additions to their family. In December 2017, the pair shocked fans by announcing that they were now parents to twins, Nicholas and Lucy. Enrique's family has been very vocal about how pleased they are about the newest members of the family. They've also confirmed that Anna had a healthy, albeit secretive, pregnancy. In fact, Anna was all too happy to share her impressive post-baby body on social media. When news of the twins hit the internet, Yahoo mistakenly posted a photo of actress Anna Kendrick instead of Anna Kournikova. The image made its rounds on social media until Kendrick was forced to respond. Hilariously, she posted that maybe Yahoo believes that she is the baby. Topher Grace. Fans of That 70s Show were shocked when Topher Grace's character was written off, but even more shocked to learn that he's since become a father. It's often been speculated upon whether his character, Eric Foreman, was written off because of conflict with the cast or simply so Topher could move on. In 2014, he began dating actress Ashley Hinshaw, and the pair were married the following year. Continuing the trend of fast-paced major life events, they soon announced that they were expecting. In November 2017, Topher and Ashley announced that they have welcomed a daughter named Mabel Jane Grace. Although there is almost a decade's age difference between the couple, this is the first child for both of them. And Topher isn't the only That 70s Show alum to have had a child. Laura Prepon has a daughter with fiancé Ben Foster. And of course, we all know that Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher have had 2 children since they first got together. Finally, Danny Masterson is the father of a daughter as well. We met them all as teenagers on That 70s Show, but it seems like they've all grown up and will someday have their very own teenagers. Heidi and Spencer Pratt. Heidi and Spencer Pratt are one of those couples that some people just love to hate. We first met them when she appeared on The Hills back in 2006, back when Heidi's last name was still Montag. Their hookup signaled the end of a long friendship with fellow cast member Lauren Conrad, but Heidi and Spencer ended up getting married to one another. Since then, Heidi and Spencer, or Spidey as they're sometimes called, have desperately tried to stay relevant. After some plastic surgery, a critically panned album, and some stints on Celebrity Big Brother, the pair announced that they were expecting. They named their son Gunnar Stone, who Heidi insists has been labeled a super baby by doctors. Sure, Heidi. And the latest member of the Pratt family is expected to hit the ground running, or at least crawling. At only 1 month old, his parents began taking him to auditions, trying to get their newborn son some commercial roles. Heidi was only too thrilled to label herself a crazy stage mom, and Spencer called himself a dad manager, or a dadager. It looks like Gunnar is going to have to deal with a lot of his parents' dreams and aspirations before he even learns to talk. Maybe this super baby will end up being the most successful member of the Pratt family. Kirsten Storms. You probably know Kirsten Storms from starring in Disney's Xenon trilogy way back when, but she's also lent her voice to many classic cartoons. Afterwards, she played Maxie Jones on the soap opera General Hospital and General Hospital Night Shift. However, due to being diagnosed with endometriosis, she was temporarily replaced by Jen Lilly. Despite her health issues, she still managed to find love on set with cast member Brandon Barash. The pair secretly married and in 2014 announced that they were expecting. Because of Kirsten's health problems and the fact that it was a risky pregnancy, the couple chose to keep it a secret until the baby was safely born. Harper Rose Barash was born in January 2014, but a mere 2 years later, her parents filed for divorce. The official reason was the standard irreconcilable differences, and it was revealed that they had tried extensive therapy to no avail. but they stated that they remain dedicated to co-parenting their daughter, and that certainly seems to be the case based on their social media. Staying friends and co-parenting amicably are the goals of most divorced couples, but it seems like Kirsten and Brandon are actually making it work. Hopefully, they can put their differences aside for the good of their adorable daughter, Harper. The Hanson Brothers. Anyone who was alive in the 1990s surely remembers the catching and permeating hit "Mbop" by the band Hanson. The band was comprised of three brothers, Isaac Hanson, Taylor Hanson, and Zach Hanson. You probably haven't heard of them in years, but the answer to "Do the Hanson brothers have kids?" is a resounding yes. Between the three Hanson brothers, they have 12 kids. Yes, that's right, 12. The youngest brother, Zach Hanson, and his wife, Kate Tucker, are the parents of John Ira Shepherd, Junia Rose Ruth, George Abraham Walker, and Mary Lucille Diana. For those keeping count, that's 4 Hanson kids so far. The middle brother, Taylor Hanson, has 5 children with his wife, Natalie Ann Bryant. Their kids are Jordan Ezra, River Samuel, Viggo Moriah, Penelope Ann, and Wilhelmina Jane. Mathematically inclined viewers have by now figured out that the eldest brother, Isaac Hanson, has 3 children. Isaac and his wife, Nicole Dufresne, are the parents of Clark Everett, James Monroe, and Nina Odette. At the height of its popularity, we are guessing many people wished that the people responsible for Mbop would cease to exist. Not only is that not the case, but there are now a dozen little Hansons out there. It's only a matter of time before the next generation of Hansons start producing music. Are there any other former high-profile celebs that we missed? Let us know which you'd like to see in a future video in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to The Taco, and we'll see you next time.